Yeah. Wow. April Fool, that's not real audience. No, today is, oh, hello, welcome to The View. It's April Fool's Day.
It is.
April Fool's get started. No. Was it like George Bush's birthday or something? I mean,
it's actually Al Gore's birthday, oddly enough, today.
Oh, my God.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. And my father-in-law's. Happy birthday, Big G.
Go around.
I don't know how April Fool's started, but it's all over the world, you know. The French have it,
really?
the English have it. It's quite popular. Do you like people when they?
Oh yeah, I love when people just throw, like, you know, sugar into my pasta. You know, I love that. And they're supposed to say, "Oh, thank you," and they go, "April Fool," you know, when you're nauseous. Yeah, I enjoy that. It's a great holiday.
I think it's hysterical.
I don't like it.
Do you enjoy it?
No, people don't play practical jokes on me.
No.
Because I once took one too far. No, I had someone arrested.
What they do to you?
Because she's a dear friend of mine. She's passed on, but she was a practical joker, and everyone was over her. It was like, stop, enough. So one day I said, okay, I've had enough, because she put a dummy in my shower trying to scare me. But I know her, so I knew it was in there. So I say to everybody that were with her, I said, would you mind if I pull this really rough black? They were like, do it. So I was over at a jewelry store, and I said, come over. So she jaywalked, and a police car came up and pulled her and said, you know, usually jaywalking, it's against the law here. And she's like, I'm terribly sorry. He said, I'm going to run your name. So, oh, you got tickets. So they cuffed her and put her in the car.
That was a good joke.
And they drove her around the block. And when she came back, the whole cast and crew was like, yeah! It's terrible, you know, horrible. But now God is about to get me back because, you know, I'm flying today.
Yeah.
And I'm flying right into London where the G20 summit is.
Yeah.
People are losing their minds over there. Angry protesters running around the streets, and I'm flying right in there, which is why on today's show, I'm trying to deal with this fear I have of getting on a plane, because it's all assigned to me.
We're going to put Whoopi in a simulator for everybody. And this thing is legit. I'm not kidding.
Because you were
I tried it this morning. I've been almost near puke since I've been in it, but have fun.
Do you want to tell them about your superstitions? Because that's interesting, all your superstitions about flying.
Well, I just, you know, I look to see. This one is awkward. It's hard to tell you about this one, but I saw 3 people I hadn't seen in like 15 years yesterday, and normally I would think, okay, they're coming to say goodbye. Yeah, that's why I'm seeing them. I mean, my mind would put together all of these scenarios, you know. And one of the things, you know, I sat with these folks yesterday for what is normally a 10-hour course. I did it in 5 hours because we're getting over fear. And I have to say that one of the things that they have been able to do is they have been able to take away the biggest fear that I had. And it's because I had seen something.
Crashing is the biggest fear.
That's not the biggest fear.
Dying?
That wasn't. No, it was the amount of time that I would have to know what was happening. And when we're at the simulator, I'll tell you the entire story. But I don't want to say it to anybody who's watching now because I don't want to scare them. I want to tell them with somebody who can explain.
It's a great couple of segments for anyone who has the same sort of fear.
We're excited. And speaking of queens, President Obama...
Wow. You're going to be the queen of the skies.
President Obama is meeting with Queen Elizabeth today, and there are a lot of rules of etiquette when you meet her. So, you know, she should extend her hand first, but no kissing of her hand.
No kissing.
Do not put your lips near her hand.
If you're a man.
That's right. Do not do it.
Well, maybe she has she's a germaphobe.
I don't know.
She needs Purell.
She will hit you with that crown. I said, don't touch me. No.
Okay.
Don't shake the Queen's hand. Only touch it briefly like this.
Like a tap. That's right.
If there's food around and the Queen stops eating it, everybody has to stop eating it.
This one, when I
I'm
went
in trouble on that one.
Yeah, you would be, because, you know, when I went to the White House State dinner to honor the Queen. It was nearly 2 years ago. Yeah, please do. Oh, there's a picture. I was pregnant there also.
Who's that guy with you?
That's my boyfriend George. That is the father of my child. I
thought it was Cheney.
No, you've had the wrong Republican all along. Getting back to the Queen.
This baby looks like Rush Limbaugh. All bets are off.
I am so disgusted with you right now.
Sick.
Yeah,
Leave my child out of this.
Yeah.
But when we were there, it was that food thing, because you go through the line, and I read all those rules. Do I take my gloves off on? I had like half a glove. I didn't know whether to bow or curtsy. I sort of did a hi. And then when we get to dinner, you have to, I was sitting with Prince Philip, and she was at the next table, and it's like a game of red light, green light.
Yeah.
Okay, so when she touches her cup, you're like, and then if she goes to put it down and you haven't taken yours yet, you just put it down. If she takes her
watching
fork, you take your fork. I don't know. You feel like the queen is at that point.
Did you have to go to the bathroom a lot because you're pregnant?
You do nothing. No, you just sit there and you do whatever she does. It's literally red light, green light.
And you can never turn your back to her. You can never turn your back to the queen.
Did you do that, Elizabeth?
Well, that's true in Chelsea also.
I probably did.
Well, it's wild. I mean, but, you know, we don't have to think about those things, you know, because we do what...
So can they fist bump, do you think, when they get there, or no? Probably not.
I think no one has showed it to her.
The first lady and her man does the fist bump.
I think the queen would be into it.
No,
hello.
I don't think so.
What if it's just a brief fist bump, like a bumplet?
Please
a
meet you.
bumplet.
It's very nice to see you. Quickly
with my bag.
Because it's actually not a handshake.
No, it's not a handshake, and it's a brief touch.
Exactly.
But would she be nervous? Like if you went, hey, would she go, oh? So no.
Yeah, her guards might then step in.
Yeah, it's true. Now, the Prime Minister may run the UK, but, you know, the Queen, she's revered and beloved everywhere. Do we even have an equivalent here?
Of the Queen?
Of the Queen? Someone like that?
Latifah.
Cher.
She's brainstorming.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen.
Excited because she made a joke?
I'm excited that she made a joke, and it was funny.
A lot of funny in
It's
that.
because I was simulated this morning.
You're funny.
Yeah.
I don't. Who is revered like that?
Well, RuPaul came to mind immediately, not Queen Latifah. But all right, she's a queen.
Tiger Woods.
Oh, after that putt that you just had?
Yes,
So all you guys are talking about is celebrities that are revered like that.
They're not really the way they are in England. I mean, we just go to their concerts and take their pictures.
But some of the big ones, like Michael Jackson.
Well, you can't go to Michael Jackson's
That's a
house.
good Queen right there. Jackson.
I say that for that reason.
Come on, grow up.
Who cares?
Who cares?
So what?
Well, anyway, the headlines were swirling around a photo of Michelle Obama that has apparently started rumors of a baby bump.
Oh, my God.
But she put them to rest very quickly, saying she is not pregnant, not planning on getting pregnant, and the bump was a result of the occasional candy bar pick-me-up on the campaign trail.
Yeah. And I'm so
That's what she said.
And she's got a little pooch. Give her. I think we should just give her. Everybody, especially those people, those of us who had those C-sections. You know, you got that little C-section shelf. You know, we got that little pooch.
This is a bump.
No, yeah, that's a bump.
That's a bump.
That is not a bump.
That's a bump with an eye.
But you know what? Even if
That's the baby looking out.
So I have an outie belly button.
That is,
even
it's
if
my
the first
favorite.
lady was pregnant, though, I mean, even if she was, I think I would be really excited because I
So with Madonna, she might want to adopt the baby.
We'll be back with more hot topics.